Yes. And I wanted to mention real quick, all praises be to the Most High, that yes, we have a 50 state initiative coming out for the 2020. We just had the meetings with all the elders and deacons. And we're going to also branch that out to the UK, make sure all the surrounding areas have a church there. And we're going to move with fast tracking our African initiative for 2020. So you'll hear a lot about that. Now, if you would like to support that, because there's a lot of setting up, training brothers, moving different elders and deacons out into remote areas and different areas to set up, plane tickets and everything. Of course, I'm doing the music and other things that I'm trying to do to accumulate as much finances as I can, putting it right back into the works to get to our people. Okay, that's why you hear the music and us doing these different things. Is the way we can actually accumulate finances in a short amount of time to set up these churches before, okay, the real trouble ensues. Okay, so if you would like to support our initiatives, you can, as far as traveling and all those things, you can send a check or money order. You can simply send it to 2000 Hamilton Street, P.O. Box 946. 2000 Hamilton Street, P.O. Box 946, Philadelphia, PA 19130. You can title it Gathering of Christ Church Travel, or you can you can put it offering. You can use my name or lawyer's name, and it'll go towards the initiatives as far as outside of the church's money, whatever the case is. Whatever you say you're sending it for, offering, tithes, or the initiative towards us traveling and all that, we'll put that aside. And you know, and this is the finances we will use to actually set up the churches. Real quick, one other announcement before I dive right in is that next month, mid-month, we will be in Dallas. The opening of our church there in the Dallas, Texas area will be there. We'll also be doing I'm gonna be there from the 13th to the 15th, and on that Saturday we're gonna have a truth concert, music with a purpose, with the body there. We have another one scheduled, probably going to be even bigger, in Houston during the Purim time. We're going to do White Night, music with a purpose. The White Night is going to be brothers and sisters dressed in all white carpet. We're going to come through there. I'm going to get John Boy. I'm going to talk to him from California, have him come through there, and all the different artists and truth artists that have been blessed with the gifts of the Most High to come through and bring forth their gifts of music. And we're going to have that done in Houston. Micah Allah, Lawya, Ma, the family. I mean, his wife can sing. I mean, they have a lot of talent in Houston. So we're going to make that more so a bigger concert in a bigger venue. And in the midst of it, we're going to be dropping the truth for those who haven't been witnessed to. Okay, so, and that's going to be in February. And you'll hear more about that through our broadcast, as well as you can go to gatheringofchrist.org to get some details on how to get the tickets and whatever the case might be. Also, we're doing enrollments right now. We're in the tail end, the last quarter of our current Hebrew and Bible Academy. Mm-hmm. And we'll be doing a new Hebrew and Bible Academy. We're taking enrollments as we speak. So if you want to become a part of that academy, the first week we're going into the creation of the universe, broken down like you have never seen ever through the history of your Bible studies. Okay, come in and learn the truth, who created, how the earth was created, how the universe was created. And I'm going to go into this time, Elder Lawya, the celestial, the ranking angels before the earth was made. So the creation of the universe now, before we get to earth, what are the ranking orders and duties of the angels? And what part did they play in creating the earth? That's where we're going into in the creation of the universe this time. No longer are we going into the breaking down the foolishness of atheist teachings and philosophers. Mm-hmm. No longer will we answer to their nonsense, their Greek nonsense. Okay, If you don't believe that there's a God, that all what we see came out of, all this order, you believe came out of something just blowing up. I mean, who would pay money to go hear an idiot say that all this order of the stars, the moon, the sun, and all that came from just something random 360 billion years ago? Idiots, they are. Fools, they are. These so-called satanic atheists. So no more will our church be answering to their foolishness. Like, we take half of the lesson breaking down their nonsense, their theories. Well, I think it happened like this. Well, I think maybe I was a monkey. Okay. I mean, we must have been monkeys. Look at my baby, my baby toe. And there's really no use for that. It used to be big enough to grab branches. This is the nonsense the Greeks and the Romans are teaching in their school, that your little toe have no real use. It's just it didn't fall off yet, you know, due to our present time in evolution. So no longer will I answer to their foolishness. We're going full board into creation, ignoring the Edomite foolishness and their philosophies. And we're going directly into the celestial using all Bible sources that the Bible refers us to. So you can understand what's working, really what's working behind the scenes. In this academy, you don't want to miss it.
Now, as you're speaking, listen, we haven't spoken.
We haven't spoken.
Now, check this out. Now, we can't show this yet.
Check it out. I didn't speak to Lawya at all about, because I was thinking, how can I bring this creation teaching is one of the Most High bestowed a good understanding of creation on the church. And I was like, last night I'm saying, you know what? We need to really, in my mind, we need to really delve into the celestial world, how hell was built. What was the thinking? What was the thought process of this realm from the heavenly narrative? Because keep in mind, there was a time Earth didn't exist at all. And a lot of life was happening. But go on.
So you can see this. Again, we can't show you this at this moment. For those who are coming to the academy, you'll see some of the things we're putting together. But as you can speak, you can see some of the information present.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, going into celestial things and things of that nature. And as you're mentioning, we don't necessarily have to focus on what the scientists are dealing with, because just reading biblically, and this is something that, you know, is deep, you're bringing this out. This is something that's been on my spirit for a while. The rich content within the Bible itself, the wisdom literature, and all those different records which speak about the wisdom and the might of how the Most High created all things from beginning to end. It's so much content there that we don't even need to focus on what they're dealing with. We can just deal with the biblical content and have a beautiful lesson focusing on the Most High.
Exactly. Because why deal with non-believers?
Right.
They're just in the way anyway. We use that same time to edify our brothers and sisters with the word of the Most High.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Hebrew and Bible Academy. Go to historytimes.org, gatheringofchrist.org. And last but not least, please support the music project, okay? Go to gatheringofchrist.org, get the album, go to royaltymusicbyshepherd.com, download the album right there, and support the work, because we're only going to use these resources knowing that there's a short time to get to our people. So as you support these things, revenue can come in, resources will come in to actually help us really establish this right and help our people prepare them for what's coming.
Are you seeking to strengthen your biblical foundation? Join us in the Hebrew Bible Academy, where we offer 12 weeks of in-depth learning in a structured environment. Receive real-time news from Brother Rawchaa and amazing lessons by Elder Rawchaa. Learn ancient Hebrew with Elder Lawya. With 12 amazing lessons, you're guaranteed to learn more about your true biblical history and authentic Hebrew language than you would in a traditional Christian church for only a one-time payment of $150 or 3 monthly payments of $50. Join us at historytimes.org and sign up today. It's not too late. See you in the Academy.